Rajputs like Mughals, they were also a kingdom. They were ruled here. They were ruled these places. Deccan Plateau, you have marked, no, near River Narmada. They were ruled these places. Okay. Now today we have seen about Sikhs. Okay, the place of Satluj, and it is Punjab, the area of Punjab. We have seen about Sikhism now. Okay, so now we are going to see about Marathas. Next we will see about Jats. Okay, Jats were exactly they were belongs to the part of Delhi. Okay, Jats. Okay, here they were belongs to the part Delhi agriculturalist. Okay, these people only we are going to see. Already Hyderabad, Awadh, Bengal was divided. That we have seen in the last session itself. Okay, clear. Have this map in mind while going through this chapter. So let us move to Marathas. So Marathas, how did they ruled? The ruler was called Shivaji. Okay, Maratha king Shivaji. You would have seen in your book. Your I have sent the book last
Yes,
class
ma'am.
itself. His picture in the
Yes,
book.
ma'am. Mine is 1627 to 1618. This year covered by Shivaji, ma'am.
Yes, yes, very good. He was one of the warrior we can say, like Rajputs and Mughals. He fought against all the kingdoms. Even nobody can't enter into his kingdom. Whoever fought against him, they just hold on failure alone. Okay, they cannot succeed. Okay. What happened? Shivaji carved a stable kingdom with the support of powerful warrior families called Deshmukhs. So he had a military service like Mansabdas, which we had in Mughals. Similarly, Shivaji had Deshmukhs. He named that military warrior services as Deshmukhs. Okay, those people saved Maratha kingdom like warriors. So, how did he ruled over his places? The Deccan places means Deccan Plateau. The area of Deccan Plateau was ruled by him. So, group of highly mobile peasants, farmers. Okay, pastoralists provide backbone for the Maratha army. So, most of the agriculture people only we are nowadays saying no, India was based on agriculture. It is 75% of agriculture. You could see his in history. Most probably the people those who have done agriculture only ruled over the places. Those places were only wealthy. Okay, because our country and our country's geographical area was entirely based on agriculture. Our land, our soil, our climatic condition, that is monsoon, all those things suits for agriculture, so that only our country is entirely depend on agriculture for its wealth. Okay, so in similar way only on those monarchy period, even kings also utilized those agricultural lands for their ruling. So similarly they had so in order to run Maratha army, we need weapons, we need horses and everything. For those things they depend on agriculture. From that income only they utilized all those people for war. Okay, this forces used to challenge Mughals in the peninsula means what
Ma'am,
is
three is covered by water
Ma'am,
and only
yes,
one is land,
yes,
ma'am.
which is
Ma'am,
the one of the examples
sea
for
one
that.
side land, ma'am.
Yes, yes. The one of the example for peninsula is it's India. Okay, here indirectly they represent whatever they said as subcontinent or else peninsula is given in the book means it's automatically represents India. You can easily come conclude whatever said as peninsula, subcontinent, all those words refers to India. So Chit Pavan Brahmanas who served Shivaji's successors as Peshawar. They were the principal Brahmanas, the community which was he allotted as a minister. They were all he named them as Peshawars. Okay, then Pune was It is called as Pune. Now it is we used to call it as Pune. Okay, which was the capital of Maratha kingdom on those days. Okay, and under Peshawars, under the ministers of Marathas, Peshawars, Maratha developed a very successful military organization. So Malwa and Gujarat were seized from the Mughals. So what happens? You would have seen in the map Maratha's kingdom. Above to Maratha's kingdom, left hand side we will be having Gujarat, and the top we will be having Malwa, which was also captured by Marathas from Mughals in 1720s. Okay, I told you, no, when Aurangzeb fought against, he captured Marathas captured those places also. So 1730, Maratha king was recognized as overlord entire Deccan Peninsula. So entire Deccan region of India, Deccan Plateau, entire Deccan Plateau was covered by Marathas in 1730s. He possessed a right to levy Chauth and Sardesh Mukhi in his entire kingdom. So
Ma'am?
these two, let me tell you, these two words are nothing but they were called as tax. Levy tax means it's nothing but um, posing tax to the people. Okay, Chauth and Sardesh Mukhi were the names of the tax which was collected in the Maratha kingdom. As you know, Sikhs collected as they collected Raki as their tax system. No, similarly, um, Maratha kingdom used the word Chat and Sardesh Mukhi. These are the types of taxes they got during the kingdom. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. The
Yes,
next so next is the
ma'am.
frontier of Maratha domination extended into. So after conquering Gujarat and Malwa, they extended to Rajasthan, Punjab, Bengal. Even Punjab was occupied by Sikhs. No, that places were also just Maratha extended those places also. Okay, after 1730s, they were extended Bengal, Orissa, Karnataka, even Tamil Telugu region in the south. They were extended. They tried to extend, they tried to fought against those kings also in order to capture. Okay, and the next is agriculture was encouraged, and so during his period, agriculture was encouraged and trading revived. So trading, you know, the parts of Gujarat, say it is a side of Arabian Sea where we have done during 6th standard itself you came across it is a silk route. Okay, usually from China the silk was introduced in China, and that will be passed across the Arabians to the various countries. Okay, we should have come across in 6th standard. Just recollect those things. Okay, so trading, and through the even nowadays also Mumbai, Surat. Okay, these are the places where been main center for trading from outside India, export and import businesses. Okay, so Marathas chiefs were called as Sardars. Um, they allowed Marathas chiefs to go to these places. Nowadays, the bracket names are nowadays it can be called as Gwalior, Baroda, and Nagpur. On during Maratha kingdom, they used the names like Sindhya, Gaikwad, and Bonsal. So the resources to rise the power armies, Ujjain expanded under Scindia's patronage, and Indore. These are the Maratha places, okay, where they have occupied and they produced a lot of business like agriculture and trading, which they have done to extend their kingdom. Okay, these are the places. So these cities were the large and prosperous and functioned as an important commercial and cultural centers. Okay, so Gwalior, Ujjain, Nagpur, these are the places nowadays we used to call it as. You can also represent these names if you find easy. Recollect things that. So silk produced in Chandari region. Okay, now found as a new outlet to Pune. So Pune, which we are calling right now. Okay, calling it as right now, it is called as Pune. and where it is a main center for silk production and doing export and import in that region. Next, we are going to see about Jats, which is they were in center part of India. You have seen in the map. Okay, they were just simply agriculturalists. Okay, the
Ma'am,
town and yes, yes, ma'am.
ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am.
Please
Ma'am,
ask.
in Pune alone, they will do the silk production, ma'am.
Simply, they did on those days. They did
Okay, ma'am.
on days. They did on those days. Pune was the capital of Marathas. No, the capital place will be the main. You see, Tamil Nadu's capital is Chennai, so it is the main place for export and importing products. Even Tirupur and Salem, those places may produce lot of silks and textile business means, but still the main place to sell all those things is the place of Chennai because it's a capital, you know. Similarly, they utilize Pune as a capital where they have it's a kind of business center they have done. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
during Maratha kingdom and later Jats. So when actually Mughals were declined, we have a separator, and each and every place it was occupied by a kind by the peoples. And similarly, the center place, the place of Delhi, there were the people community called Jats. Nowadays also they are living there. You can see the people those are doing agriculture in those area, northern India. There were the caste called Jats. Okay, these people were the west of city Delhi and began dominating the region between two imperial cities of Delhi and Agra. So these peoples were dominating in the places of Delhi and Agra. Okay, like Punjab was dominated by Sikhs. Similarly, Delhi was dominated by Jats, this kind of people. They were simply agriculturists. After Mughals' failure, their declination, what happens? These people also got freedom because they don't want to pay taxes to the kingdom. They can utilize their own production and they can live freely. Okay, this was their purpose. And Jats were the prosperous agriculturalists, and towns like Panipat and um, Balagra become the important trading centers in the areas dominated by them. Under Suraj Mai, the kingdom of Bharatpur emerged as a strong state. So at that time, this kingdom at Bharatpur, which was emerged as a strong state by Jats, okay, in the center. So up to this, the entire portion of this chapter got over. Here also, I have provided some keywords, okay, with this PDF itself in order to recollect. First, we have seen about Fajdar, okay, Mughal military commander, and Subadar, the governor of province, he was called, and Jahirdar means a landowner, Peshawar, the Maratha minister, okay, and Kunbis means Maratha peasant warriors were once called as Kunbis, and Chat, it's a Marathas, see, Chat and Sardesh Mukti at last, which was Maratha tax they levied. And missiles means it's nothing but it's a group of Sikhs warriors to fight against, that is military services of Sikhs. Batan Jahirs, the place where independent from Mughals control the cities. So whatever we have seen as a timeline, I have represented here, right from 16th century, how they have declined and till 1799. Okay, how did they establish? You can have this timeline to recollect what are the things happened. Now let me show you the classwork because you have to know before while you are writing the classwork itself, you have to know what are the things you are writing. I'm showing lot of effort to this chapter because it is very big chapter. Since if you are not listening, if you are not concentrating into this chapter, means it will be very hard to understand it. So that only I'm providing all sort of support to you. Okay, let me explain to the classwork. It is a 19th chapter and one more chapter we have for this entire year even. Okay, it is from geography. Next session we will see about it. So first question I have given as it is the book back questions only, and I will send you today 1 mark questions. Whatever you know, just refer the book and answer. At the end of the, after finishing your Google form, you will get the correct answers. No, with that correct answers, you fill your book back answers, or else write it in a a separate note for your reference. Okay, here,
Ma'am,
what? Yes, dear.
ma'am,
Yes.
before this chapter, which is the previous chapter, ma'am?
What we have seen. Last month, what was the chapter we completed? Tropical, subtropical, and I think it's civics and geography. One chapter we have done, I think. Let me show you that also, dear. Don't worry. Hmm? Let me show you that too. Wait. Um. Wait a minute. I will show you now itself what are the chapters we have for our exams. And here the first question is,
Can you
yeah, Ma, your
syllabus?
voice is not clear. Your voice is not clear.
Ma'am,
One, can you send me?
I found your voice. Yes, dear. Tell me.
Ma'am,
Can you?
can you send me syllabus? Yes.
Syllabus at the top of the chapter itself. Here I have represented January month portion. Rest of the month's portion I will show you. Wait a minute. I am just taking it. Okay. Before finishing, at within this end of the session, I will show you, dear. Okay. You just now we will see
Okay.
question and answer. At the end of the session, I'll show you. Um, yes. First one, what are the offices held by Sadat Khan? Sadat Khan was province of
Ma'am of Abad.
Awadh. Okay, very good. So he just said the same people, those who have set by Mughals, like Subadari to collect taxes, Fajdari for military forces, and Diwani for financial crisis. Okay, he said the same rules set by the Mughals, but he ruled taken Awadh as a separate place for his ruling. Okay, he came out of Mughal power. He was responsible for managing political and military and financial affairs. Here there is political means it's Subadari, military, Fajdari, financial affairs means Diwani. These are the peoples he set. That is who Sadat Khan set in Awadh to rule over Awadh. And they were free from Mughals' control. So next is why did Nawab of Awadh? Nawab of Awadh means it's simply Sadat Khan. Okay, and Bengal. Who is Bengal's Nawab? What is name? Mushid Kuli Khan or Asif Jah?
Ma'am Murshid Kuli Khan.
Murshid Kuli Khan. So they tried to do away with Jahirdari system. Jahirdari system was followed by Mughals, but Murshid Quli Khan and Sadat Khan tried to take away the Jahirdari system. Okay, why did they try? Means they were suspicious of the system that they have inherited. They were suspicious means if I follow you means automatically I will be under the control of you. Am I right? Similarly, they thought that if I follow the rules of Mughals, I will be under the control of Mughals. Because Jahirdari system was under the control of Mughals. So they tried to take away the system in their places of Awadh and Bengal. The second point, see, their methods of tax collection were different. They hired revenue farmers to collect the taxes, so that they have taken away Jagirdari system to collect taxes, and they have used revenue farmer system to collect taxes. That is farmers. They have set revenue farmers to collect the taxes, because they didn't set separate officials for Jahirdaris. They set revenue farmers means there may be head farmer like a zamindar like that. From them they used to collect the taxes from the small towns. So they used to practice ijadari rather than jahidari. So they followed the name alone. They made difference. Okay, the name alone they made difference to show their uniqueness in their ruling place, because Mughals should not say that they are following our way, so that they just changed the name of Jahirdari into Ijadari, and they formed to extend and receive land as a security against loans. On those days itself, we had loans during sixth standard. You would have come across about loans banking system during in history which was happened in India. So they on those days itself, zamindar, this this higher official like subadari and this jagirdari, these people were provided loan to the people those who are doing agriculture. Okay, they used land as a security, which means nowadays they are asking no, give the land document to provide loan from the banks. Similarly, they followed these methods. See, this banking system was not rise up right now. Okay, it was risen before itself during monarchy period itself. That is the example. Nowadays, we are following this banking system. The same thing was happened on those dates itself. But it is not like branches. Nowadays, we people are going and working in bank. It was under the control of entire government. On those days, it was under the control of each and every kings of that place. Clear, and they want they knew loopholes. Loophole means the escape methods from the system, and how Jagadhar has become powerful if not take this time. Because see, Sadat Khan and please, my dears, mute yourself. Because on those days, even Sadat Khan and Mushik Kuli Khan were the Jahirdaris of Mughal empires. Kindly mute yourself, unmuted. Who has unmuted? Please mute yourself, ma. Either I should go back and mute you. Please mute. So, because this Nawab of இவங்கெல்லாமே முன்னாடி வந்து முகல் கண்ட்ரோலுக்கு கீழே ஜாகிர்தாரியா இருந்து அப்புறம் இவங்க அந்த ஏரியாவை கேப்சர் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு நல்லாவே தெரியும் வாட் இஸ் ஹேப்பனிங் இன் வாட் இஸ் த மெத்தட் டு டேக் ஓவர் த ரூல்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ தே வேர் வெரி கான்சியஸ் அபவுட் தீஸ் திங்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ they just set a very strict rule in their places. And why did Marathas want to extend their Deccan? The first point, they wanted to clip the authority of Mughal Empire, which means they wanted to decline Mughal Empire. Please mute yourself, ma. The next is Maratha king to be recognized as the overlord to the entire Deccan Peninsula. They wanted to rule over the entire Deccan Peninsula. They possess right to their tax from the list, which is called as Sadeshmukhi and Chath in the entire region. So next, as is, please, who's that? You just any one of you that who unmuted?
Ma'am, it's Subhatra.
Subhatra, mute yourself. So he brought skilled soldiers. So as if okay, he was the Nawab of which place? Hyderabad. You know, Hyderabad, right from Bangalore, it starts Deccan Plateau. Okay, so what happens? He just started ruling Deccan, and the first one is he got skilled soldiers and administrators from northern India from Mughals, and he welcomed new opportunities in the south. Since Hyderabad is lying in the southern part of India, he just called out the people from north and asked them to working for him, and he appointed Banseptas and granted Jahids. He just copied Mughals rules like mansabdas and jahirs. Okay, the people those who are worked for other kingship. Okay, he just captured those people and he just put into his own place for ruling, and he ruled independently without Mughal interference. And the Mughal empires merely means simply, nearly confirming, simply confirmed the decisions already taken by Asif Jah. So Mughal empire was not ready to fight against Asif Jah for taking out the soldiers of Mughals for his own place. Okay, this is how he strengthened his position, and at last Sikhs. How did they develop in 18th century? The first one is they were divided into jatas, and second point they had grand army called Dal Khalsa. They had Khalsa is nothing but it's the institution for Sikhs. Okay. The third point, they had a assembly at Amritsar. Still, we have Amritsar Golden Temple for Sikhs. Okay. During Baisakhi and Diwani, they used to arrive to collect collective decisions